Here's a video I thought I'd share with you guys, just a bunch of random stuff. Um, Thought I'd ask you guys some questions. You guys thought of some coins to represent. Thought I'd cover Bitcoin through a video tonight. Um, Thought I'd try to cover some tips, but I don't know if I'll have time. And just kind of wrote down everything you guys said, see what I think about it, see what we can figure out, and I mean we're all in this. Try to figure this out and make some money. So right here, what you guys see right here is the Bitcoin dominance chart, and as you can see, this right here represents. Let's go back here. Early June, we saw a drop in the Bitcoin dominance to about 40%, about maybe 41, 42, and then it gradually zigzagged up to about 70, and this area right here was really when that big bull run started. Bull run that lasted pretty much the whole month, and really just tanked the dominance down to 35. I mean, this is the lowest that it's ever been. But what you've noticed here at the end of about mid-January, sorry, we got this climb again, and this climb is very similar to this climb. And somebody mentioned this in Discord, and I please forgive me, I don't remember who it was. I'm thinking of two people, and I don't want to say the right name or the wrong name, rather. So you see the same drop here, and then it goes up just like this. So I'm suspecting another pattern like this, possibly. Um, and it seems to be kind of making a little W shape like this is going here. If that's the case, I mean, I don't know. I wish I did. We could be in for a little run here. As you guys know, I tend to take a slightly bullish approach to the chart right now, um, and I'll explain that in a minute. But the pattern does seem to be kind of flowing this direction. So I would not be surprised if we see another rise of dominance of Bitcoin to about 60%. And the way things are right now, see if I can scroll. That's not what I'm looking at. Anyway, I'm not even on the right chart. So anyway, it was a different website. So anyway, I was looking at the money flow of all the coins right now, and most of it's, I mean, about 50% of it right now is Tether and other stable coins going to Bitcoin and vice versa. It's still mainly Bitcoin, Ethereum, a little bit of Litecoin, and you actually got Zcash and a couple of the alts that pumped today, like Ravencoin. I think Quantum was on there. But other than that, I mean, that's where all the money flow is going right now. I mean, you can even see right here. I mean, the next looks like Ethereum is at 10. Um, so I mean, the next single altcoin is Bitcoin's 5 times as higher in dominance as Ethereum. And like Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, uh, Classic, like all the top market, all basically the top 10. I mean, pretty much don't look very good. Cardano. So I can see based off of the money flow that going up here could be a possibility. And if so, that's okay, because that could, who knows, initiate that alt season. I mean, I don't know for sure, but let's go ahead and look at the Bitcoin chart. So right here you see my rising wedge that I posted on Twitter, and I believe I posted it in Discord as well. How I'm taking a little more firmer stance on this being a rising or a falling wedge. I'm so sorry. versus a descending triangle, um, based off of this pivot point and how it's holding this line. And a wedge does tend to do that. A wedge eventually has to cross over, and we're at that point. I wanted the 1 day, and you can see. I mean, even if I try to get this set up as closely as possible to that, I mean we broke that on the 1 day. And honestly, I mean I know we have differences with. I mean, this is Coinbase. We have differences between U.S. dollar pairings and tether pairings, but and I guess we have USDC pairings. But I mean, this is a clear break. I mean, if you try to make it not break, then I mean, what are you measuring? Because this was the argument for three months or whatever. Since July, like that was the big argument. Like, oh, we're gonna go down. Well, we broke out, and I don't really know why that hasn't been a big topic. I mean, maybe I'm just drawing my lines wrong. I don't know. Um, so anyway, we got another hanging man today. Another boring close. Um, we closed just under 6.4. I would have liked to maintain 6.4. I mean, we're above it now, but I mean, right now $10 isn't really making too big of a difference. But now we are finding some resistance under the 920 confluence, and typically those are a little stronger um, than just one. So we'll see. I did call for a retest of this trend line, and I mean I don't know. It looks like it may have tested. Um, I mean we did go to 63, 61, and we climbed back up. But I mean we're still talking $50, guys. So I mean honestly, there's not much new news to say. Things are low volatility on Bitcoin. On the third day, we are uh, in that range, and we're looking to break that the next 3 days. This right here, we got the bullish A rune setup going on. Let's go to the weekly real quick. We're getting ready to break out of this too. And we got this again, a bullish A rune consolidation. 1, 2, 3. I think I had charted before that would make us to about 7.2, or maybe about this. Yeah, that'd be right about the 50 EMA point. So I'm thinking it might be 7,100. Um, that I'm thinking we could break out in 2 weeks or less. So that'd be great. I mean, in less than 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure this volatility is going to increase. Doesn't mean we're going to 16,000. Doesn't mean we're going to 1,500. It just means that we're gonna be less bored and hopefully get a breakout because everybody likes money. All right, so altcoins. Popular one was Tron. One thing I wanted to mention here is the current price action here is not only resting on this 50 EMA, but it's also retesting here from way back early in March. We had a at this point in time in August, that was a new low. We got an even newer low or a lower low, and then we started to climb back here. Stopped at the 100, and we're getting ready to retest. So that combined with this bullish cross right here, I mean, I think we're gonna retest this 100 EMA at 395 to begin with, and I think we could even see another shot at 440. and possibly even 490, 500. So Tron's looking good to me. I mean, honestly, a lot of these alts, I mean, they're so bottom out. It's like, what are you gonna do? I mean, are they just gonna keep going lower? I mean, a lot of these are getting low, have lows, and are testing at higher highs, at least local higher highs. Um, so anyway, that's with Tron. I see it trying to have a clear retest of this as support, um, and then resistance, and then back to support. Let me turn off Discord, guys. Sorry. So anyway, that's with Tron. I think the R&R is really good there. Let's go ahead and look at the 3-day really fast. Looks like after that retest, we would probably shoot up to 430 and maybe come back down. The Stotch looks like it might come down. So I'm thinking we are going to get a, a breakout followed by consolidation or retest. Let's go to 1 week. And then this bull's A-run consolidation would likely to continue. Um, and again, we got this legacy support being retested. So I think midterm. I think short mid. This week Tron will be okay. Maybe the next week after that, probably would consolidate, and then from then on out to maybe the end of the year, you might be okay. Um, so that's retesting in a place I'd like to see. All right, so we got GRS. I don't even know how to say that, so I won't try. But we got this on Bittrex. This is looking quite the interesting chart. These are a little bit harder to figure out, but one thing I notice here is there's some fractal comparisons. You gotta pump up in mid-July, and it kind of looped here, made like a W, and at the bottom of that shot back up, did the same thing all the way to late March, and then shot up again. Now we kind of finished that middle part of that, I guess, W, and we're getting ready to go here, and we're maintaining. We're finding resistance here at the 50, but we did break through the 100. So, and I think there's a good chance that we're going to see some bullish action here if these fractals go how they're supposed to go, or how they've been going. I think we could see another pump here. One thing to notice, you got this line right here in late June. We had this bottom here, and then the first retest was close to this order block here. Went down here, retest. The first one was again this order block here. So I think we could pump up, and a little bit ambitious, but we might see some support at this 15,000. So we'll see. I'm not as familiar with this coin, to be honest with you, but that kind of lines up. And then we got this the A-runes bottomed out bullish, so I'm ready to see a bullish cross here. A lot of these, as far as the A-rune goes, they're setting up bullish crosses, so keep that in mind. We got Syscoin on the 1 day. Had a big drop from the Binance listing. Finally found a bottom here. It's kind of retesting, and now we're finding support above the 50 with the 920 here. That's a good spot. I think we got a bearish A-rune set up here. So I don't necessarily like the short term on this, but I think for a midterm, I think Syscoin is going to do well. I don't unfortunately have any targets for this one. I mean, I would like to see it come up to here to the 100 at 18, 16 sats. But I don't know. I think it's gonna try to retest the 50 a couple more times. All right, and then we got Nebulous on Binance. So we had another listing drop down, but this is kind of going like some of the other coins. I think Digibyte was one of them. But we see like right here, things in a way. The stock is open and it's getting ready to curl down. We got this bullish A-ring set up. So I think this is gonna. I think this has a potential to go up as well. I don't. I'd say watch out here to get maybe a retest of the bottom. I'm at 21,000 sats. Um, but I think either way, the risk to return here is pretty decent. You got it's starting to accumulate here. So we will see. Um, as far as I think I'll cover divergences and the Aaron tips in a different chart or a different video, rather. Um, yeah. With other things, and you guys ask me random questions. No, I don't like pineapple on my pizza, but my wife does. She grew up with pineapple everything. So we got to split the pizzas or whatever. Rice, I don't have any comment about rice. Um, FIFA, I mean, I don't actually play video games. I don't have enough time, but I do like soccer or football rather. And the rest, I think I will cover in another video. So hope you enjoyed that, and thank you guys for watching.